Okay. These guys, this is better than Hollywood. Okay, so see how they're, oh shoot. Uh, Somebody I think put in the chat a comment to, you know, to bug Nate on Valhalla. So let's watch this. It's too funny. These guys are getting pissed off.
Let's talk about what was said about me last night, apparently. Some things I learned that I did that I didn't know I did until now. So if you didn't see this or see the live, we'll pull this up. This is essentially, well, there's a bunch of posts out right now from other people on Twitter. A lot of people attacking me on Twitter. I don't have Twitter, but people send me these things. So you got, this has got most of it here. Let's see. All right, let's read this. This is kind of a summation of what I supposedly did. So here's Sarah Lyons Giffray. No idea who this is, but let's read about this. So it says Candace Owens is currently on live on X and just dropped a huge bombshell immediately after her first episode with Mitch Snow, the military guy. Valhalla, that's me, contacted Mitch and had a very kind conversation with him. During this conversation, Valhalla told Mitch that he needed to be careful because he believed Candace was a foreign asset. Mitch recorded the entire conversation, and I'm glad he did, by the way. And then we'll get to the second part here and address that. Ian's going to address this one as well, but let's address the first part here. Supposedly that I had a phone call with Mitch Snow, and for some reason, I divulged into Mitch Snow that I think Candace is a foreign asset and all these things. Very bizarre. Here's the reality, guys, and I'm glad the phone call got recorded, is I've never spoken to Mitch Snow. Not on the phone, not via text, not via email, not Snapchat, not Instagram. If I had Twitter, not Twitter. I have literally never spoken to Mitch Snow. So the idea that I was talking shit about Candace Owens and calling her a federal agent to Mitch Snow, wrong guy. Okay? Different Green Beret. Okay? So Gary from Paramount Tactical talked to Mitch, and he's been very open about that. He talked about it on his show. Once I found out more about Mitch, who this guy was, I didn't want anything to do with him. I didn't want to give him a minute of my time. I didn't want to platform him, and I told you guys that. He never reached out to me. We were never in contact. Well, no, here's the thing. She did. She said Valhalla or Gary, and then she said they did this, they did this, they did this. And so that's why you have posts like this everywhere. You need to be fair here, guys. Okay? Stuff like this. Valhalla did all this. No, I didn't. I have never spoken to him. That should be rectified. Okay? If you want to criticize me for the content that I make or the work that I do, or you don't like my perspective or attack me personally, that's fine. But to say that I did something like that, which is very damning, when I've literally never spoken to the guy, that's not okay. And that's not fair, guys. So again, and I'm glad that phone call is recorded, because now that we know it's recorded and she's going to put it out, it'll be very easy to see it's not Nate. Nate has never, ever spoken to Mitch Snow. I've lost all credibility. How? I don't understand these attacks. Because you don't have to believe me, because there's a recording. So I can very freely say this. I'm super glad there's a recording, because if there was no recording, then it would be hearsay, and then it would be my word against Mitch's or whoever. But since there's a recording, perfect. That exonerates me from that. Okay, so again, for those of you, I did get a new tattoo, yeah. That's why it's so red. I didn't beg to talk to Candace. And here's the other one. We're going to do the second one. And Ian Carroll is going to come out. Ian already defended me over this. He's also going to come out and corroborate what I'm saying here. Okay? And that's the second part, which is that, of course, Mitch recorded, shared with Candace. After that, Valhalla started threatening Candace through Ian Carroll. Valhalla was telling even if Candace didn't talk to him for the next show, going forward with his Friday show, that it'll hurt Candace. Literally mind blown after Valhalla VFT and his cronies kept saying how much they like Candace all week. Dude is fake as fuck. Okay? Also did not happen. I never threatened Candace through Ian. And not only am I telling you that, Ian Carroll will tell you that. So what are we attacking me for here? Everybody in the chat. I was never on a phone call with Mitch Snow. That story has nothing to do with me. Ian will even tell you I didn't threaten Candace. So what are we doing here? No, this isn't a random Twitter post. This was said on Candace Owens' live stream about me yesterday. That Twitter post is a synopsis of what was said. How did I, and again, these are people that just, you don't watch my content. If you watch my content, go back and watch my video on Mitch Snow. I did on, what was it, Tuesday or Friday? I did not say one negative word about Candace in that entire Friday live on the entire expose. Not one. So I'm very confused. I'm not Gary from Paramount Tactical. I'm not Alex Jones. I'm not all of these other people. I have been very focused on exposing a dude that had $140,000 raised for him that is a scumbag. That's all I did.
How does he know he's a scumbag? He's done no research whatsoever.
So, again,
just repeating what he's heard. This is defamation.
Oh, we could do that.
I mean, these guys are out of control. This is,
All right, hold on.
Because I said so.
Wife told me I need to bring something up here real quick.
Scumbag.
But anyway, guys.
All sorts of wife beater, all sorts of stuff.
I'm not the one out here calling Candace a fed. Not only that, when Candace did her big, huge episode right after she met with Erica Kirk and her own fans were calling her a fed, they all said, you switched, you flopped. I even came out and said, I don't think that's true. So, again, attack me over things I actually did or I actually said.
Well, that would be nice if everybody did that. Because it's just mudslinging around here.
Is that not fair?
Yeah, that would be fair if everybody did it.
That seems... This is chat's crazy.
I mean, really, okay, that's enough. This whole...
I did?
This whole, Mitch Snow stuff and all of this stuff, that's what this exercise is about. The show, it's like looking at watching a freaking soap opera. Really. So that's Valhalla